Welcome to the foothills of Cooper Mountain, where rolling vineyards meet a brand new way to live. This is the Reserve at the Vineyard by Risewell Homes, a community where natural beauty, modern design, and a true sense of a place come together. And today, we're stepping inside the home that started it all, the Calistoga. From the curb, the Calistoga makes a statement: clean lines, timeless charm, and a front-loading two-car garage that keeps everything streamlined, secure, and effortless. Step through the front door, and the space opens up around you, bright, airy, and thoughtfully designed for the way you actually live. Every room flows into the next, with natural light pouring in and a room to gather, relax, and make memories. And out back, your own private backyard, ready for morning coffee, summer barbecues, weekend gatherings, and everything in between. It's your space to unwind and call your own. Best of all, you're just minutes away from Mountainside High School, with everything Cooper Mountain has to offer right at your doorstep. Scenic trails, local vineyards, and a community you'll be proud to come home to. The Calistoga, at the Reserve, at the Vineyard by Risewell Homes. Come see it for yourself, and welcome home. All right, friends, so if you're new to my channel, please comment and subscribe so that you're updated with all latest information in Portland Metro real estate. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. All right, friends, as a reminder, we are in Beaverton, Oregon, neighboring Tigard and neighboring King City, Oregon as well. We are just minutes away from the 217 highway, just minutes away, giving you quick access to connections to the entire Portland Metro. Downtown Portland is about 30 minutes away, and Portland International Airport is about 40 minutes away, depending on traffic. And you are perfectly located for frequent travelers. If you want to go out to the Oregon coast, it's roughly about 1.5 hours in this area, with the ease of convenience to the city, with peace and privacy in hillside living. All right, friends, and the closest elementary school is Hazel Dell Elementary School. The closest middle school is Highland Park Middle School, and the closest high school is Mountainside High School, just walking distance away. All right, friends, today I'm taking a look at the Calistoga model here at Beaverton, Oregon. I'm at the Reserve at the Vineyard community by Risewell Homes. So if you're interested in taking a look at this beautiful model home and seeing what they got, again, what I really want to emphasize, you don't see this a lot, is front-loading garage and a backyard. Give me a call, 503-503-0446, Brian Valdez with eXp Realty. All right, friends, come follow me along this wonderful Calistoga model walkthrough, and let's go ahead and take a look. So when you get to your house, beautiful large door, elongated from top to bottom. As soon as you walk into this wonderful home, you're welcomed by your coat closet. It's a wonderful dual swinging door coat closet for large access. You get wooden dowel storage at the top as well. Your home won't come like this, but they have accented color wall here, staged with some artwork. Again, what I love about this home is 7-inch baseboards. They've just staged a rug in this area. Again, won't come with the rug, but if you wanted to add a rug here in your entrance, you can as well. All right. And then just before we go into the main living area, the first floor does include a half bath. As you guys can see, wonderful half bath. They've accented the wall with this wallpaper treatment. Again, the homes won't come with the wallpaper, but just for reference, you can add this as a decorative idea. Currently being staged with some artwork. You do get this small sink as well, mirror lighting treatment, a window that is openable and closable for more or less light and more or less airflow. The houses will not come with the shades or curtains, but again, as an idea, you can add that if you would like. And of course, your toilet here, black finishes across the towel holders and the lighting treatment and the faucet as well. And then we make our way stairwell to upstairs, which we'll go to in a second. You do get this kind of staging area, if you will, to be able to utilize a bench. Again, houses won't come with the bench, but if you wanted to add a bench, you can use this area to be able to put your shoes on and off before you leave or enter the home. currently being staged with artwork. And then as you guys can see, just before we go into the main living quarters, it is included a 2-car garage. So 2-car garage. It will not come with this golf cart, unfortunately. This is for the sales team, but 2-car garage, high ceilings, a lot of area to be able to potentially add some storage above your cars if you wanted to add yourself. I love the Risewell homes because they have tankless water heater already included, so you don't have to have a tank. It's all already built in, tankless water heater for all your watering systems here. The garage opener closer is smart, which means you can connect it to your smart devices or your mobile devices to control on and off, along with a garage opener and closer, of course. And your sprinkler system is also built in as well. And then inside your garage as well is going to be the area for your furnace and your air vent system, as you guys can see. So if you need a service on it, it's here in the garage. Your home also does include a smart system by Evo, which includes smart thermostat, garage opener, doorbell, USB outlets, all controllable through this device right here. Look out for this if you're interested in buying one of the houses here at the reserve at Vineyard, because some of these houses already come pre-installed with smart features. All right, my friends, and now as you come in, it drips away directly into this wonderful living room. And look at the amount of light that you guys get in terms of all of the beautiful window treatment, as you guys can see. Now, what I love about the window treatment that they've included here is that the windows are openable and closable, including the middle one. So the right and left ones are up and down. The middle one is left and right for more or less airflow, right? They've currently staged this with this beautiful large L sectional sofa, circular coffee table, dual coffee table, large area rug, little bit of a mantle under the TV. This looks to be about a 70-inch TV. I love the quartz work that they've added here by the fireplace. Again, a little bit of a mantle, some molding to be able to stage some items above here. Look at the staging of the left and right consoles being framed by these wonderful large windows. Again, which I love because the windows are openable and closable. They're not just stationary. These ones you can add or remove more airflow. And the main ones are currently being staged with these curtains. But again, the houses won't come with the curtains. It is just a decorative idea. If you wanted to add curtains down the line, you can. But for privacy, you can add those as well if you would like. Currently being added with these side coffee tables and then an accent chair as well. Again, I'm going to call out these 7-inch baseboards throughout the entire property. That's beautiful. Gives that elevated luxury feeling of the house with the upgraded baseboards. Again, the wood material is a laminate composite, but again, easy to clean. It mimics real wood, looks beautiful throughout the whole first floor of the property. Just off of your living room is your wonderful kitchen, and wow, the unique layout of this kitchen is amazing. I love the custom quartz countertop, 1/4-inch quartz countertop. It's a unique design on here. If you want to see it on the camera, it's kind of hard to see, but unique veining, but unique kind of white splashes across different areas. It looks beautiful against this white cabinetry, black finishes across, black faucet, undermount sink, large side window that oversees the side of your property. Friends, look at the backsplash. I love the backsplash work that they've done here. It gives it this rustic kind of feeling with this kind of off-white beige coloring that you don't see in a lot of homes. So I love the package that they've installed in this wonderful home. Same white cabinetry top to bottom. And then here we have our stainless steel hood. We have stainless steel GE range here. And what I love when Risewell builds houses is they leave the bottom part of the range accessible so you could store more items. Your microwave and your oven is going to live somewhere else, but I love that this bottom area is usable. Everything is soft close in terms of cabinetry, so soft close. Your fridge is here off to the side with cabinetry above. And again, appliances are upgradable in the package, but again, contact me if you're interested. We want to try to get some of these appliances as part of your package if you purchase one of these homes, so I can negotiate on your behalf to be able to try to get some of these items already included. And then off to the side right here by your sink is going to be where your dishwasher lives. Again, this is GE appliances. And then as we move further along, we have our microwave built in and oven built in. And I love that it's already built into the cabinetry so that it's not taking up any space anywhere else in the home. You got more storage above, more storage here to the left, more storage below, a lot of cabinets, which I love, so that you can store a lot of items all over your kitchen. And then look at this middle console. This middle island is elongated. Right now, currently being staged with 3 stool chairs, but again, you could probably add 1 or 2 more. A great area to be able to entertain friends, family, guests, cook in this area, entertain in this area. If the kids are eating breakfast in the morning, quickly serve them here, right? And then if you need more of a formal setting for eating, we'll also make our way to the dining table as well. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the formal dining area, and this is a unique one because they've utilized this corner as a nook area, but then also incorporated it as part of your dining table. Large dining table to be able to place circular here in this area. It will not be coming with this chandelier above your dining table, but as an idea, you can add this or something like this to your home if you purchase one of these beautiful homes. Look at the amazing amount of windows. I love the window treatment that they included because all of these windows here are openable and closable. They will not be coming with the shades, but again, as an idea, if you wanted to add shades, you can add them. And currently being staged with an area rug as well for the dining table. So beautiful way they've laid this out because you get the advantage of using more real estate of this L sectional kind of eating area slash sitting area included in the dining table when you eat here. All right, and then just off of your dining room is your backyard. So I love the model because it does include a backyard. As you guys can see, has a wonderful door that you can see through. And wow, my friends, so as you guys can see, beautiful large backyard. It's fenced off already, and in this backyard you get a covered patio, so you don't have to worry about the elements. As you guys can see, the sun is gleaming, but if you were here and you had a grill, you could enjoy and entertain friends, family, guests right here with outdoor furniture, right? And not worry about the elements having to directly hit you in terms of sun or rain. And then your property does include a grass area as well, fairly sized one at that, and be able to add any plants or maintain this yard. It's a beautiful grassed area that you can utilize as a backyard for the pets, the kids to play. And then again, it's already fenced off for you so that you have that square footage for the backyard. So beautiful large backyard. All right, and then just before you go upstairs, you do also get a secondary coat closet or storage area. Again, there is a attached little clothes hang with storage here, but you do have a lot of storage underneath. This is underneath your stairwell before you get to the second story, and it is also where you will access your crawl space underneath. It is in a carpeted area, but again, it does have a outlet for electricity. It does have a light in here, and you do have storage and clothes hang for more storage of your outdoor items if you need it. All right, friends, we finally made it to the second story of this wonderful Calistoga model by Risewell Homes. Again, we're in the second story, and it does include 4 living quarter rooms upstairs. So the first guest room, as you guys can see, is being currently staged as a boys kind of styled room. It's kind of golf themed, as you guys can see, but wonderful large windows out to that see the front side of the property. Again, these are openable and closable. Another one off to the side as well here. And then this is unique. It is a bed, but a side bed, probably twin XL size. You could probably go bigger on the bed in terms of the real estate that you have here, right? Currently being staged with one nightstand, some golf artwork. And again, as an idea, these homes will not come like this, but you can add an accent color wall after purchasing and you want to paint it as a decorative idea to be able to have some different color contrast in each of the rooms, right? So it's beautiful that they've laid this out here with this idea to be able to utilize. Again, 7-inch baseboards. The home does have AC already built in, so your air vents are already here. It will include a closet with sliding left to right door, clothes hang with a wooden dowel, and then storage above. Again, I love that they include this already because you can start hanging heavy items and not be worried that your closet items will break. All right, friends, we made it to the second guest room, and look at this, my friends. This almost feels like a pre-master bedroom with how much real estate you get here. Again, this unit is a 4-bedroom unit, and again, this is the second guest room, currently being staged like tennis girl, teenager with a unique bed. This looks to be queen maybe sized bed, beautiful with 2 nightstands. Again, it looks like you have more real estate to probably go to a king if you wanted to, but again, you can utilize this room any way you want. It could be a gym, it could be a guest room, kids room. Utilize the rooms as you wish. You will get 2 large windows that open and close. That this one oversees the front side of the property. They lock up, as of course. Currently being staged with this side console. And again, you don't see it, but the electrical line and the coax lines are already built in each of the rooms. So if you wanted to add a TV, you could put it here. Again, this is currently being staged with some tennis artwork. But again, you can change this room to your liking. This room will also include a closet with a door that slides left to right, very similar to the first guest room. Wooden dowel storage at the top. Again, I love when Risewell does this, is to be able to hang heavy items and utilize the storage with metal brackets already installed. You don't have to try to worry about wire hang. All right, and then just before we go to the other guest room and the guest bathrooms is your laundry room. So again, this is still the second story. Your laundry room is going to be up here. As you can see, there are options to be able to get washer and dryer, and these are the really nice GE ones. But again, they don't come with the house, but again, we could try to work into getting a package for you. So again, if you're interested, please contact me, try to work this into your deal. But your beautiful laundry room does have an openable and closable window for more or less airflow. It does have a fan already in here. 7-inch baseboards again throughout the property. And again, the same from the first floor, the composite laminate wood already installed here. So again, if something spills over, it's easy to clean up. What I love about this laundry room is the built-in linen shelves already built into your laundry room. So as you guys can see, currently being staged with storage items, so that you can already put your linens or any clothes already here after they've been washed, and stage them here if you wanted to, where you don't have to go into another room and put all of those extra clothes or linens elsewhere. So it lives right here in your laundry room. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the guest bathroom. And as you guys can see, this bathroom is going to be shared for the guest rooms, but it is a Jack and Jill, his and her sink bathroom. So you will get 2 sinks. You'll get a large mirror, lighting treatment for both sinks. Again, the same white cabinetry from the kitchen upstairs, mimicked with the black finishes, black faucet, black towel holders across. And what I love is the finished tile. So this is actual tile material, grouted and finished. So you don't have to worry about composite material. It looks very well in this beautiful bathroom, currently being staged with some artwork. And then once you finally make it to the end of this guest bathroom is your shower tub combo, again with the black finishes. Will not come with the curtain rod, but again, if you wanted to add a curtain rod, then you can add that up here. And then of course, a window that opens and closes, and your toilet of course will live here. And then the tile work continuous throughout this whole entire guest bathroom. All right, friends, we made it to the third guest room, and wow, look at this. It's currently being staged as an office, and my friends, this could be an executive office if you wanted to, with the amount of real estate you get in this wonderful room. As you can see behind me, wonderful large window that opens and closes. It slides left to, again, currently being staged with these curtains. Again, you can add these at your home when you want, but they will not be coming with them. But a beautiful way that they've staged it. And again, I keep calling these out, but the wonderful 7-inch baseboard. And again, the whole second floor is carpeted, so carpet is already installed. Side chairs that you can add here. It looks like there was some artwork that was staged here at one point. Large mirror, and I love when they stage large mirrors because it makes the room feel bigger than it actually is. So a great idea to be able to add if you wanted this in this room. And then side console and some artwork being staged. Again, this one is an idea, but the houses will not be coming like this, but it is a accented wall, mocha color-ish, if you will. Coax and electrical lines, can't see it on video, but it's right behind this TV console, and you can potentially add a TV up here if you wanted to instead of the artwork. So just another way to think about utilizing this room. Now this room does include a closet. If you can see, this one is unique because this one actually you can walk into versus the first two guest rooms you cannot walk into. This one you can. And again, this one does include across the whole entire property wooden dowel, wooden shelf already pre-installed so that you don't have to worry about heavy items breaking on wire hang. And you could probably fit a ton of clothes in here, my friends. So great walk-in closet for this third guest room. All right, my friends, we finally made it, and wow, here we are in the wonderful master bedroom. And as you guys can see, so much natural light coming into this wonderful master bedroom. Look at the wonderful bed. This looks to be California King. I love the staging of this leather backboard for the bed being staged with these beautiful large nightstands, large lamps, some mirrors. Again, houses won't come like this, but as an idea, you can paint a wall, give it that accent color, give the room some pop. Also another creative way to differentiate between different rooms if you wanted to paint accent walls. Look at these large windows. What I love about these large windows, my friends, is that these are all openable and closable, allows more or less light, allows more or less airflow if you wanted to. It's currently being staged with this large oversized curtain rod, and as you guys can see, you can open and close these if you wish. Again, the houses won't be coming with the curtains, but as an idea, if you were to get curtains down the line, you can add these if you wanted to as well. Fake plant to the side, and then artwork being staged against the wall. But again, I'll emphasize your coax and electrical lines are already built in, so if you didn't want this specific artwork or anything up here, you could put a TV, and all of the lines are already here. 7-inch baseboards. All of the second story is already carpeted, so you don't have to worry about adding or removing carpet. You can add an accent rug as they've done here under the bed, but all of this already ready to go. All right, we finally made it into the master closet, and my God, my friends, we could probably fit a Mini Cooper in here. I've said this over and over. I love when Risewell does these oversized closets because it's a lot of room that you can utilize to be able to put her clothes, a lot of storage above, and it's all already wood installed with metal bracing. You don't see that too often. Most homes in new construction are going to be wire hang, and I've just seen over and over wire hang. You can't put heavy items on them because it will bend pretty easily or break. So I love that they've already pre-installed all of this wood shelving, wooden dowel, heavy weight for your clothes to hang. Again, continues with the 7-inch baseboards. This accent rug will not come with the home, but again, as an idea, you can add that as well. All right, my friends, we are finally here in the master bathroom of the Calistoga model by Risewell Homes. And my God, my friends, look at everything that they got going on. Amazing elongated tile work, already finished and grouted. This is not composite or laminate. It's beautiful tile work they've already included. Look at the Jack and Jill sink. What's unique is look at how much space you get between the sinks. You probably got 1, 2, 3. You probably got 5 to 6 feet of space between each sink. They are undermount black finishes for the faucet and the handles, very similar to the cabinetry in the guest bathroom and the kitchen with the white cabinetry, black finishes here. Oversized large mirror triple lighting system for his and hers, Jack and Jill, already ready to go. And look at the built-in soak-in tub. Again, very rare to see this in new construction unless you're in the higher price points. Soak-in tub, accentuated by these wonderful windows. And I love that the windows are openable and closable for more or less light and airflow. Being staged with a fake plant to the side and a walk-in shower. My friends, look at this wonderful walk-in shower. They got tile from back edge floor to the ceiling, black finishes for the doors, black finishes for the handles, black finishes for the shower head as well. So beautifully laid out, recessed lighting, and the bottom piece looks to be composite plastic so that the water will drain out to the drain. And then of course your toilet and another window as well. All right, friends, that concludes the walkthrough of the Calistoga model here in Beaverton, Oregon at the Vineyard by Risewell Homes. And the homes for this model are going for $674,990 starting price, and it is a 2,250 square foot home, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car front loading garage with a backyard, and the HOA is approximately $85. So if it's something of interest to you, please give me a call, 503-503-0446. Brian Valdez with eXp Realty if you have any questions or you want to take a private tour of this beautiful home.